Today, I'm going to be talking about other things that you can use other than the railgun and the personal shield, because I didn't realize how many people that were reliant on those two things until the whole quote-unquote controversy. So, yeah, that's about it. Also, if you're wondering why I'm playing by myself, this is what happened when I tried to do it in pubs to get shit. So, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, that first bit was completely my fault, and I'm not really putting the blame most on them either. It's just I don't play with pubs anymore. I don't do it. I tried to. I used to when the game came out. I don't like doing it anymore. I really don't. People are so inconsistent, man. I don't like doing it. I'm either playing by myself or with my friends. I don't like doing that. Anyways, that was a good stretch. On to the autocannon. Right. I'm gonna be honest with you. The autocannon kind of took over the spot that the railgun left. It's nowhere near as overpowered as the railgun. Nowhere near. But damn, is it good. I kid you not. As long as you can aim like that right there. That right there. I can just take it to the sports tower from right here. Look at that. It's good. As long as you can aim and hit your shots, it can deal with anything in the game. Even whatchamacallit, the big dreadnoughts, the Hulks, it can deal with them. Only thing is you gotta hit them in the red eye, but it'll two-shot them, I think. Two-shot, three-shot them? It does a lot. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, I got distracted on the. Anyways, I would honestly say that the autocannon is probably the best thing that I'm going to suggest you. If you don't have it, I would recommend getting it, since it's really good. You do have to watch where you shoot because it is explosive. You can blow yourself up or kill your teammates, which is what I did earlier. You just got to be careful. Speaking of autocannons, might I introduce you to the autocannon sentry? Not even just the autocannon sentry, just sentry guns in general. General? Okay. I cannot tell you how many times the sentry gun has saved me, including the auto sentry. Now, it does show that it can take down charges. I've never seen mine take down any, but either way, it is still a good pick, especially you're pairing it with your own autocannon. You can just gun down anything that tries to come near you. Now, before I move on to the next turret, one thing y'all gotta learn is how to position your turrets, because you can't just throw them in the middle and expect them to do stuff. Nah, that's not how this works. You gotta position them better. You really do. Otherwise, it's just gonna get destroyed immediately. You gotta either put it in the back, put it on high ground, or maybe, actually, yeah, on high ground. Like, there are on some maps, like the Angel's Venture, the map that I'm currently on, you know, I'm gunning down a bunch of bugs on. If you have a jump pack, it is entirely possible that you can place it on, like, the cliff, or, like, the edge of something, and it cannot get destroyed at all. And that is a good position. You really just need to know where to position your turret so it doesn't either gun down your teammates, kill you, or get destroyed immediately. Now, the next sentry gun I would recommend is the rocket turret, solely because it could take down Bile Titans and Hulks and Chargers, except for the fucking Bile Spitters. I still hate those Bile Spitters. I think they were fucking busted, but that's besides the point. Now, the rocket sentry is something you really need to place on high ground because it only shoots about 2 rockets at a time. And don't get me wrong, that's still pretty good, but if you don't place it on high ground, it's most likely going to get either shot by the cyborgs or blown up by a charger because they tend to just run into it. Now, the next weapon, I can't say I'd wholeheartedly recommend due to my experience with it, but you might be better with it. I haven't had a good time with it. The arc thrower, I don't like it. I don't like it that much. Y'all might like it. I don't like it. I cannot say I recommend this, but to each their own. I know it's good against bugs, but against cyborgs, don't try it. Do not try it. Now, the next 2 weapons, actually the last weapon we're going to cover, are the flamethrower and the anti-materia rifle. I would recommend. They are good. They are good. The anti-materia rifle is really only good if you can aim, and the flamethrower is just really good for bugs, especially if you go full-on pyromaniac with incendiaries and napalm. It is really good. The anti-material rifle I do think needs some sort of buff, but for the most part, as long as you are actually good at aiming, it's kind of in the same boat as the autocannon. As long as you can aim, then it's good. But if you can't aim, then it's stick to the flamethrower, man. Alright, now we move on to the jump pack and the supply pack. They're honestly my two favorite backpacks in this game, I'm not even gonna lie. Now, the jump pack, I would solely recommend over the supply pack, despite me liking the supply pack more, due to just, it can get you out of a lot more situations than the supply pack, at least against bugs. I've tried using the jump pack against cyborgs, it never works out. I usually end up getting shot by a rocket midair. I don't recommend the jump pack for cyborgs. You can try it, it might work better for you. I will never discourage you trying new shit, but it wasn't working for me. The supply packs works for both cyborgs and bugs, but it's really, I would really recommend it. One, if you're like an ultra sweat at the game, which I don't consider myself an ultra sweat, but I am decent. I'm good enough. The second reason being if you want to just supply, you know, your friends or just the people on your team. You just want to keep them kept up, or you can be selfish like me and keep the ammo for yourself in case you get in a sticky situation, which is what I like to do. Or you can do mix of both, honestly. Either one works. Now, the main thing I want y'all to take away from this, that just use whatever you want. It really, as long as it works for you, just use it. You don't have to like go towards the meta. I don't understand why people are pushing meta so fucking hard. It doesn't. I don't get it. Just use what you want, man. Use what you think is fun. And that's about it.